Howdy, Beefalo Bart here, and welcome. Another quick review of another game that's available on Steam. This one was sent to me. It's called Creepy Road. And unlike some of the games that have been sent to review, this one actually comes up whenever you're setting up for a live stream. You pull up the name of the game, it actually comes up. So that's a plus. It's a lot bigger file size than some of the other ones that I've reviewed, which is good, which means it's going to have more information in it. So this is start to finish. I have not played anything on it so far, so this is a complete unobjective review. Alright, so let's hit play and see what happens, and if I need to, I'll switch over to a different view on the screen here. Groovy Milk. Interesting developer name. Alright, grab the games. Using a gaming controller. I don't use a gaming controller, nor will I. So, if it's set up primarily for that... Okay, for people who know me and game development and so forth, music is a very important part of a game. So, inside of a menu, yeah, you gotta have it. Let's look at the controls quickly first. Keyboard. Escape is a pause menu. Change weapon is 1 through 9. Plus and minus for weapons toggling. Throw grenade is X. Shoot is Z. New. Okay. Yeah, that's using arrows for movement. So let's look at the type 2 here. WASD. It's saying shoot is going to be the J key. K for grenade, and L for Molotov. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of the controls so far. And let's create a new game. Normal mode.
I'm Flint Trucker, and I'm a long-haul driver. It's a pretty ordinary job, to be honest. Not much happens. Well, that was until one day, when my whole world got turned upside down.
Truck drivers don't always sound like that, I promise.
Evening, just the same as any other. I just delivered the pickled sardines to his destination. I was on my way back to my hometown of Dustburg, where I could take a well-needed breather after a long trip.
Stereotypes there.
And see the love of my life, my Angelina. Oh, my darling. Angelina was a bandit trainer in the circus. That evening, the circus was completing its tour with a grandiose performance in our own little town. I was only an hour's drive from my hometown and almost felt the warmth of my sweetheart's embrace, when suddenly...
A bear with a party hat. Okay, so it's very cartoony.
A psycho bear jumps out of nowhere and throws itself on my holder. As a result of a near heart attack, I lost consciousness for a while. My holder pulled off the road and crashed straight into a billboard. When I came to my senses, I realized...
As a former truck driver, I kind of am offended by the... way that they're portraying truck drivers in this scene. Alright, so it's saying A to continue. So everything is set up for controllers. Not necessarily a good thing. I have a mouse cursor here, so what am I going to do here? Let's hit A and see what it says. Nothing, so... Alright, so... It's not responding to keyboard commands, so it is definitely biased for... yeah, the controller. So, definitely a losing proposition here. That it's requiring me to actually have a controller when majority of PC gamers don't actually use controllers. So I can't physically close the menu and continue because it's not responding to B on the keyboard. If you're going to tell me to use B and I'm set up for keyboard and mouse, then yep. So pretty much the game is entirely unusable at this point. So yeah, again, this game could have had a lot more potential if I could actually play it. So first off, I'm offended by the way they're portraying truck drivers and making them think that all truck drivers are just these weird-looking rednecks that are unkempt, unshaven, with pork grooming habits and wardrobe attire. Second off, forcing it to be controller only and not giving me the option to even use my keyboard and mouse, definitely failure. And what could have potentially been a good game, get an escape key to go out of it, but still. It's saying you press D to shoot, but I selected keyboard option 2. So right off the bat, the game is losing a lot of points for me right off the bat. I mean, it is a side scroller. Definitely not my particular taste.
My baby.
Lovely. So yeah, okay, it's a side scroller. And again, the controls are not very intuitive. It's not letting me use the mouse or anything. And okay, side scroller.
Catch my egg. Danger. My baby.
Alright, well, not a fan of it. Again, I still have a mouse cursor, and it doesn't do me any good to have a mouse cursor if you're not letting me use the mouse for anything. So that's a minor failure. That's a quick and easy way. If it was Unreal Engine 4, it's just a simple couple quick nodes to say to set show mouse cursor to false. So kind of a fail that they're showing a mouse cursor. So fail on the character. Yep. It could have potentially had a lot better rating. For what I'm going to give this is a 3 stars. It's a cartoon side-scroller game. It's not my taste, but for overall looks and feel, it's not bad. I mean, nice little particle effects here and there, enough to really make it feel a bit more complete. But I'm still only going to give it 3 stars because of the controls. Yeah, give better options on your control system for utilizing your keyboard and mouse players. Don't make it to where it's a poor adaptation. If this was a console game, then okay, that would be fine. But it's available on PC. If you're going to make a game available on PC, make sure all your controls are set correctly for someone to use a keyboard and mouse. And having a mouse cursor whenever it does nothing is absolutely pointless. Alright, so again, I'm going to limit this to 3 stars, just out of 5, just potentially because of the control issue and the bad stereotyping of truck drivers in general. Yeah, that offends me. Sorry, I was a truck driver, and I've met lots and lots and lots of other truck drivers on the road, and yeah, I've never met anybody that looks or dresses anywhere close to this. So, we're going to get out of here. We're going to cut this review out and leave it at 3 stars. Make your own decisions. If you use a controller, you might actually like the game, but for a casual gamer trying to find something that was fun to play, I'm just going to stick this down to 3 stars. And it's close to just getting a 2-star rating for me, but I'm going to give it 3 stars because it does have a decent look, even though it's a cartoony side scroller. So, not bad, but not my thing. Alright guys, I want to thank you for watching, and if side scrollers are your thing, and you have a controller, then you might like it. Other than that, I don't. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.